The COVID-19 pandemic took the world by surprise. It forced us to adapt to the new normal. Sudden transformation of educational system happened, shifting from the traditional face-to-face classes to distance learning. School year 2020-2021 is indeed a very challenging academic year, not only for our learners, parents, teachers, but for the entire nation. Today, we celebrate our victory. We celebrate the achievements of our learners. We acknowledge the unwavering dedication and passion of our teachers. We also recognize the unceasing love and support of all the parents, the modern-day heroes of education. Last but not the least, we also give appreciation to all our stakeholders for their unending support to all our endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most awaited second virtual graduation and moving up ceremonies of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, Vintar District 2, Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the processional. Forever, people will recognize the class of 2021 as a special group of learners who face great challenges. May these unique circumstances give you resilience and inspire you to make the world a better place when you go back into it. With our warmest virtual claps, let us welcome the candidates for graduation of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, the Grade 6 Mapagmahal class under the care of their advisor, Mr. Jeffrey D. Menor. Agkawili Clyde Risen S. with honors. Agkawili Denmark Junior A. Agkawili Elrich Jen M. Corpus John Ryan N. Gorospe Clarence D. with honors. Joaquin Calvin Sebastian T. Joaquin Kyle Rafael T. Menor Nathaniel R. Tagulog Ronel. Agustin Fishalin Faith G. De la Cruz Nicole Elaine M. with honors. Failoga Sofia. Gamyao Hannah Angel V. Mabanag Rhea May D. Mercado Janela Faith D. Sunico Craystel Denise A. Tagala Farah D. Vidad Ronelyn I. with honors. Let us also welcome the candidates for completion of Alejo Malasig Elementary School under the supervision of their advisor, Mrs. Marilu E. Jacinto. Agramon Jaren Aiden A. Agustin Charles Francis M. Agustin James Ralph M. Mabanag Frederick D. Milyeza J.R. S. De Leon Zylene Riker M. Gamyao Clarice Lay V. Marcelino Diana Yori. Omnes Donna Zaida S. Onnagan Chloe Cassie B. Kelnat Anika Joy M. Let us also welcome the very dedicated public servants of the Department of Education, Schools Division of Ilocos Norte. Dr. Joanne A. Corpus, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Ilocos Norte. Mr. Ursino C. Pascua, Public Schools District Supervisor, Vintar Districts 1 and 2. A round of applause for the pillars of this humble institution, the teaching staff of Alejo Malasig Elementary School. Mr. Zaldi C. Tagala, School Principal 1, Alejo Malasig Elementary School, and Parrot Elementary School. Mrs. Marilu E. Jacinto, Teacher 3, Kindergarten Masigla Advisor. Mrs. Angelita R. Andrada, Teacher 3, Grade 1 Magalang Advisor. Mrs. Ruby Annelyn G. Aldover, Teacher 3, Grade 2 Mabait Advisor. Mrs. Irene J. Niveras, Teacher 3, Grade 3 Masunurin Advisor. Mrs. Jinky C. Daguna, Teacher 2, Grade 4 Matapat Advisor. Mrs. Sherline V. Sebastian, Teacher 3, Grade 5 Masaya Advisor. Mr. Jeffrey D. Menor, Teacher 3, Grade 6 Mapagmahal Advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, and after which may we feel the presence of our Almighty God through a doxology, to be followed by the Region 1 March, Provincial March, and the Vintar March.
From heaven shores where breezes linger, that's the place I love so well. It's the home of men who loved her, men who died to keep us free, men who told no bad the weather, that anyone will never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. From her care I learn my lessons, in her veils I work and play. She has kept me safe and happy as I live on day by day. Though to other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame, in my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. Other lands I wander, as I search for wealth and fame, in my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1!
Balina pagkamdan, itasak lulunod, Menor, Manuel, Pagilyan, Kawan ken Antonio Luna, Ricarte Agli Pagken Ablan, Temla tumapay naman, Yusen Eskoda, anak mo ang kalalakatan, nagan mo rin kami waragawa, titiyamin sa malubungan. Itasak lulunod kayo sa Juan Pagilyan, Kawan ken Antonio Luna, Ricarte Agli Pagken Ablan, Temla tumapay naman, Yusen Eskoda, anak mo at kalalakatan, nagan mo rin kami waragawa, titiyamin sa malubungan. Ilongod Norte, Kampung Pagyanan, Ikat ang Kailupuan. Ilongod Norte, Kampung Pagyanan, Ikat ang Kailupuan.
Awan umarngi, di nakintal na ilang langit, masirip a duda, tangamin na ilang langi ka. O ilikan yan adung mo, lakamen babaen tangatang mo. Banbantay karayan turut mo, gubwayan gameng balsamo ni Lindo. Cebu Bukel a probinsya, laladwen kati una. Tattaong diyag sa gaba, kaput sa limet met ken gaget da. Awan umarngi, linakkental nam na ilang langi, naed ka na intar apuli, timpuyog tattaong na iduma, danwat mo daras marisukda, patanor mo mamasirip aduda, tangamin la ilang langi ka. O ilikan yan adung mo, lakamen babaen tangatang mo. Banbantay karayan turud mo, gubwayan gameng balsamo ni Lindo. Cebu Bukel a probinsya, laladwen kati una. Tattaong diyag sa gaba, kaput sa limet met ken gaget da.
To formally welcome us all, may we have Nicole Elaine M. De La Cruz for her words of welcome.
To our very dynamic DepEd officials, our very active municipal and barangay officials, our very dedicated teachers, our loving parents and guardians, beloved stakeholders here and abroad, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed day to one and all. I take great pleasure in welcoming you all in this momentous occasion of our lives, our graduation day. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. It's the time to reap the fruits of our labor during the 7 years of our stay in our beloved alma mater, the Alejo Malasig Elementary School. While we take time to celebrate these very significant moments of our lives, let us not forget to extend our very sincerest thanks to our Almighty God, to our parents, teachers, relatives, friends, and our alma mater, the Alejo Malasig Elementary School, who helped us to become who we are today. Indeed, our journey, lifelong learning, doesn't stop today. Rather, it's just the beginning towards a wider horizon. Let us continue to pursue our wildest dreams and soar to greater heights. Newton D. Baker, an American lawyer and politician, once said that a man who graduates today and stops learning tomorrow is uneducated the day after. To all of you who are with us today, thank you for sharing with us your precious time to celebrate with us these very memorable events of our lives. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to one and all.
To present the candidates for graduation and completion, may we have our school principal, Mr. Zaldi C. Tagala. To do the petition for the confirmation of graduation and completion, may we have the Public Schools District Supervisor of Vintar Districts 1 and 2, Mr. Ursino C. Pasqua. After which, may we have our very own Schools Division Superintendent of Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, Dr. Joanne A. Corpus for the confirmation and message to our graduates and completers.
Our Public Schools District Supervisor of Vintar Districts 1 and 2, Mr. Orsino C. Pascua, Sir. In my capacity as the school head of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as such, I have the honor to present to you the 18 candidates for graduation and the 11 candidates for completion for school year 2020-2021. For grade 6, 9 are boys and 9 are girls. And for kindergarten, 5 are boys and 6 are girls. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum as prescribed by the Bureau of Elementary Education under the Department of Education. In view thereof, I hereby request your good office to petition the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, Dr. Joanne A. Corpus, CESO 5, that these candidates for graduation and completion be declared graduates and completers and award the certificates of graduation and completion with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as duties, obligations, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Joanne A. Corpus, CESO 5, upon the presentation of the school head that these candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education, and as the Public Schools District Supervisor of Vintar, Ilocos Norte, I have the honor to petition for the confirmation of the graduation of these candidates for graduation for this school year 2020-2021 with all the rights, duties, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining.
By the authority vested in me by the Secretary of Education as the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Ilocos Norte, and acting on the certification of your school head that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 curriculum, and upon the strong recommendation and petition of the Public Schools District Supervisor or Education Program Supervisor in charge of your school for the confirmation of your graduation or completion. I, Joanne A. Corpus, in my capacity as the Schools Division Superintendent, now confirm you graduates or completers for the school year 2020-2021 with all the rights, honors, privileges, as well as duties and obligations thereto appertaining. Starting today, you are eligible for admission to the next level of education. Congratulations and good luck. Respected local government officials, DepEd Division and school officials, Barangay and Parent Teachers Association officials, school heads, teachers, parents, stakeholders, learners, graduates and completers, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to one and all. My warmest congratulations to all the members of Batch 2021. This school year will always be considered as the most challenging period in the history of the Department of Education. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought challenges in all sectors around the world, and the field of education is no exemption. In order to provide and sustain our clarion call of promoting quality, relevant, and liberating education, despite all adversities we currently face. We have devised multiple ways so that learning still continues. We have experienced grueling transitions and birth pains, but we never surrendered because we are one team with one common dream. At first, the learning modalities that we have employed in the new normal have brought despair and destruction. But we have overcome this because of your dedication and determination. I feel delighted to congratulate you on this pivotal facet of your life. After several months of enduring the struggles brought about by the global crisis in the educative process, you are now ready to ignite the torch of excellence which you have earned through your incomparable patience and perseverance. Your teachers have provided you with the most fitting kind of instruction which you need as you continue your quest for the fulfillment of your dreams. I congratulate them for serving as game changers in the new education landscape. From ordinary facilitators inside your classrooms, they eagerly transform themselves as module writers, online teachers, teacher broadcasters, and radio announcers to cater your needs and interests while you are learning at home. I believe that every parent wants to invest the future of his or her children to the best school he or she knows. As such, my gratitude is offered to them because they have entrusted your early education to the school's division of Ilocos Norte. Our battle against COVID-19 became easier because they are always there to serve as your shield, shelter, and strength. My sincerest appreciation is also given to the provincial government of Ilocos Norte and all the benevolent stakeholders for their incomparable support to the programs, projects, and activities of the school's division. The strong partnerships and linkages that they have built with us serve as our instruments in combating the challenges caused by the pandemic. And this important milestone of your lives, please be reminded that the greatest rewards that you have are the values that you have obtained from the tales of trials that you've been through during the school year. Make these as sources of inspiration for you to do more and be more. I pray that the Lord will forever guide you as you step to the next rung of the educational ladder. Always take the positive path, and He will crown you with success that you truly deserve. To all of you, congratulations and good luck.
May we listen to the message of our Regional Director, Tolentino G. Aquino, Director for DepEd Region 1.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
To give us words of encouragement, may we listen to our DepEd Secretary, Honorable Leonor Magtolis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, You who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
For our graduates, today is the time to reap the fruits of their labor and hard work. Let's give due recognition to the learners who have shown exemplary performance. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the cream of the crop of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, school year 2020-2021. Agkawili Clyde Risen Salas, with honors. The son of Mr. Rayland N. Agkawili and Mrs. Jesselee Salas Agkawili. De la Cruz Nicole Elaine Menor, with honors. The daughter of Mr. Emmanuel G. de la Cruz and Mrs. Lian May Menor de la Cruz. Gorospe Clarence Daria, with honors. The son of Mr. Junbert C. Gorospe and Mrs. Ma Antonina Daria Gorospe. Vidad Roneline Impiel, with honors. the daughter of Mr. Texon B. Vidal and Mrs. Lenny Impiel Vidal. We now come to the most awaited moment, the distribution of certificates to our graduates and completers. Let's begin with the graduates. Agkawili Clyde Risen S. with honors, the son of Mr. Rayland N. Agkawili and Mrs. Jesselay S. Agkawili. Agkawili Denmark Jr. A. the son of Mr. Denmark T. Agkawili Sr. and Mrs. Irene A. Agkawili. Agkawili Elrich Jen M. the son of Mr. Genesis T. Agkawili and Mrs. Genial M. Agkawili. Corpus John Ryan N. the son of Mr. Federico L. Corpus and Mrs. Andrea N. Corpus. Gorospe Clarence D. with honors, the son of Mr. Junbert C. Gorospe and Mrs. Ma Antonina D. Gorospe. Joaquin Calvin Sebastian T. the son of Mr. Brian B. Joaquin and Mrs. Marjoline T. Joaquin. Joaquin Kyle Raphael T. the son of Mr. Brian B. Joaquin and Mrs. Marjoline T. Joaquin. Menor Nathaniel R. the son of Mr. Rennie H. Menor and Mrs. Maricel R. Menor. Tabulog Ronel, the son of MS Nati Lenny A. Tabulog. Agustin Tishalin Faith G., the daughter of Mr. Ferdinand B. Agustin and Mrs. Maricris G. Agustin. De la Cruz Nicole Elaine M. with honors, the daughter of Mr. Emmanuel G. de la Cruz and Mrs. Lian May M. de la Cruz. Pailoga Sofia, the daughter of MS Marilor S. Pailoga. Gamiao Hannah Angel V., the daughter of Mr. Leonard A. Gamiao and Mrs. Joanne V. Gamiao. Mabanag Rhea May D., the daughter of Mr. Romeo A. Mabanag Jr. and Mrs. Rhea D. Mabanag. Mercado Janela Faith D., the daughter of the late Mr. Virgilio G. Mercado and Mrs. Lynette D. Mercado. Sunico Craystel Denise A., the daughter of Mr. Raymer T. Sunico and Mrs. Crystal Joy A. Lumabaw. Tagala Farah D., the daughter of Mr. Noriel A. Tagala and MS Lawrence Diaz. Vidal Roneline I. with honors, the daughter of Mr. Texon B. Vidal and Mrs. Lenny I. Vidal. A big hand also for our completers. Agramon Jaren Aiden A., the son of Mr. Jason R. Agramon and Mrs. Arlene A. Agramon. Agustin Charles Francis M., the son of Mr. Marvin J. Agustin and Mrs. Clarissa M. Agustin. Agustin James Ralph M., the son of Mr. Orlino A. Agustin Jr. and Mrs. Michelle M. Agustin. Mabanag Frederick D., the son of Mr. Romeo A. Mabanag Jr. and Mrs. Rhea D. Mabanag. Milieza J. R. S., the son of Mr. Jaime A. Milieza and Mrs. Mary Rose S. Milieza. De Leon Zylene Riker M., the daughter of Mr. Python J. A. De Leon and Mrs. Sherilyn K. M. De Leon. Gamiao Clarice Lay V., the daughter of Mr. Leonard A. Gamiao and Mrs. Joanne V. Gamiao. Marcelino Diana Yori, the daughter of MS Crystal May B. Marcelino. Omnes Donna Zaida S., the daughter of Mr. Dondon R. Omnes and Mrs. Jodeline S. Omnes. Onnagan Chloe Cassie B., the daughter of Mr. Rolling P. Onnagan and Mrs. Charisma B. Onnagan. Kelnat Anika Joy M., the daughter of Mr. Jobert A. Kelnat and Mrs. Jenny Ann M. Kelnat. Congratulations, AMES Batch 2021 Class Natubay and Kindergarten Completers. Keep on reaching your wildest dreams. We are very proud on your well-deserved success. We wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Basta AMES, the best. May we listen to the message of our beloved Mayor, Honorable Larissa C. Foronda.
A pleasant day to everyone. Special greetings to Dr. Joan Corpus, our Schools Division Superintendent of Ilocos Norte, our District Supervisor, Sir Orsino Pascua, the schools administrators, the teaching staff of the Vintar District 1 and 2. My children, the graduates, a pleasant and fortunate day for you, for time is the essence as you walk toward the next crossroad of education. And for the years you have been staying in the portals of these schools, you are there to learn, to earn your certificate as your passport towards higher ladder of education. Yes, you're equipped with the basic knowledge that your mentors devoted to share with you in order to further your studies. And my dear young potentials, this is not the end of your toil, but is the very beginning of your road towards success. You know, I would like to enlighten you and to give you an inspiration of my own hardships when I was young, like you. If only you know how hard those years, because after elementary graduation, I became 3 years out of school youth. What did I do for the 3 years? I had to become a farmer, I had to work in a canteen, I had to become a domestic helper and housekeeper for different families. I became manalagan to my apo Talon for during his birth, giving birth. And after all these sacrifices, I learned a lot how to value education. I strive to convince my parents and my benefactors to send me back and give me a chance to enter secondary education. Yes, it's really hard. And so to you, strive harder. Devote your time, participate actively, and most of all, burn your eyebrows to sharpen your mind. And please, instill in your minds diligence and perseverance and dedication, not only towards your aspiration goals for the achievement of your dreams, but take a look at your parents. They who are working so hard to let you continue your education, not only the secondary, but towards college. Just remember that education is the longest investment parents can have. From 3 years old when you enter the daycare, school, then entering kinder to elementary to secondary, and onwards to college. How many years would that be? Yes, it entails so much sacrifices on the part of your parents. So, return back the dedication and your dreams will be achieved through their guidance. So, there is but simple but effective motherly advice, which I know you can use them as your learning tools in your quest for a great future. Dagiti sakripisyo na tinaganak, kenda kayo you have to learn in your experiences. Yes, magnamnama kayo, nagtultuloy ti paay at tulong ti gobyerno municipal para iti pagsayatan ti ubing, iti ili, Vintar, and we'll do everything that we can afford at the local government unit for its share. Yes, for its share in providing what the schools need. So, finally, again, to all of you, my children, dear graduates, try to make a difference. Yes, be responsible. And always remember that education is the key to success. And remember, after education, after your college education, when you are there, you have to plan more of your future. Because after college, after earning a diploma, then here comes the hardships in landing a job. You have to aspire more. Yes, for the sake of returning back the love of your parents, your kinship. So, and also to your teachers, you them, adagitiin muladang nga surusuro. Agbaligi kayo, makita danto ti nasaya ta pagtungpalan nyo, and that would give us, all of us, leaders of the barangay communities, the school communities, the local government, dagitanto ti mangted iti pagragsakan ken makita tinapinda sa pagbanagan yung anak ko. So that is, I repeat, be responsible and always remember that education, I repeat, education is the key to success. So again, my warmest congratulations, and on behalf of the local government, we wish you all the luck that the bright tomorrow will bring you. Congratulations and God bless all of you.
May we lend our ears to Clyde Risen S. Agkawili as he delivers his academic excellence address.
To our very dynamic DepEd official, headed by Honorable Leonor Magtulis Briones, our very own School Division Superintendent, Dr. Joan A. Corpus, our very active municipal and barangay official, led by Honorable Larissa C. Foronda, and Punong Barangay Claudio C. Agkawili Sr., our very dedicated teachers, headed by our school principal, Mr. Saldi C. Tagala, our loving parents and guardians, beloved stakeholders, here and abroad, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to one and all. The COVID-19 pandemic took the world by surprise. Hence, learning in the midst of pandemic is indeed challenging and will never be an easy task. As Dr. Seuss once said, when something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. I believe that the challenges brought by the pandemic strengthened us, for we are gathered virtually today to celebrate this milestone in our young lives, our graduation day. I am deeply honored to represent the graduating class of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, Batch 2020-2021, Class na Tubay. Let me take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt thanks to all the special people in my life. My sincerest thanks to all our teachers for all your sacrifice and unwavering dedication and passion. Thank you for all that you do. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Know that you are valued and appreciated. We will surely miss you. This success will never be tangible without my family. I am forever grateful to my parents, Mr. Rayland Agkawili and Mrs. Jesselie S. Agkawili, who are always there for me in whatever challenges I face in my studies. Thank you for sending me to school, Papa and Mama. Ure awan lat di awan ket ikarigatan niyo apadaen tapno lang maited dagiti pagkasapulan mi iti inaldaw-aldaw. Nga malasin ka dagiti imayo apakakitaan ti ado abannog ken rigat. Agyaman na ken kapapa ka dagiti sakripisyom taltalon man wenno construction. Tapno laeng maipaay mo dagiti pagkasapulan ti pamilya tayo. Agyaman na kiti dongom papa, Papa I love you. Kastamet ken ka mama, agyaman nak mama ti ado nga ayat ken anos mo kada kami ken kuya. I love you mama. For who and what I am today, it's because of you. Please continue to guide me as I reach my wildest dream. You are the wind beneath my wings. Kararag ko iti Apo, nga dumteng iti panawen nga magunod ko amin nga arapaap ko. Ket maipariknak tumet iti nanam ay abiyag kada kayo, because I believe you deserve it. I love you, Mama and Papa, from the bottom of my heart. Not to forget my Kuya Christian, Ata Irish, Tatang and Nanang, kadagiti a uncle ken dagiti a auntie ken kakasinsin ko, for always being there for me, agyaman na kada kayo. This journey would never be complete without my batchmate who helped me push through the hard and tough time in school. We'll always cherish our memories together. I will miss all of you. See you around. Likewise, to our benevolent benefactors here and abroad for the love and support. Kararagmi nga adadupay ti bendisyon nga ipaay kada kayo ni Apo Diyos. From the bottom of our hearts, maraming salamat, stay safe, and continue making a difference in the life of others. I would also like to thank my alma mater, the Alejo Malasig Elementary School, for being my second home for 7 years. Under your guidance, I can say you're the best school for me. Whatever success I will achieve in the future, I will always offer them to you. Basta AMES the best. Lastly, but the most important one, I would like to give thanks to our Almighty God for keeping us safe and for providing me the great people around me. I am grateful to you for all the blessing and love you have given me, dear God. Isublik amin adayaw ken gloria ken kaapo Diyos. Congratulations, fellow graduates. Here's to a sweet ending and to a new beginning. Congratulations to us all, AMES Batch 2021. Agbiag class na tubay.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through as no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams
May we welcome Clarence D. Corospe to lead the Pledge of Loyalty.
Fellow graduates, let's all stand, raise our right hands, and let's recite our Pledge of Loyalty in unison. On this 16th day of July 2021, we, the graduates of Alejo Malasig Elementary School, do hereby solemnly pledge to be loyal to the noble ideals of our school, to support her various programs and projects, to do our best to achieve academic excellence, to live up to our parents' dreams and aspirations, to do our part in the enhancement of progress in our local community and nation. These objectives we hope to realize. So help us God.
May we now listen to Ronaline I. Vidal as she delivers her words of gratitude.
A pleasant day to one and all. Someone said that gratitude is not in words, but in the heart which expresses it. Before we finally end this momentous event in our lives, let me take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who were with us as we take our journey to success. To our beloved parents, the wind beneath our wings, for us to be able to reach this wonderful moment of our lives, thank you for your unconditional love. We offer you our successes. Napalaos sa panagyaman mi kada kayo ay ayaten mi anaganak. To our very patient teachers, thank you for the love, care, and for all the good memories we've shared together. Di mamingga panagyaman mi kada kayo. Iti ayat, anos, kendungoyo kada kami. We salute you for your unending dedication and passion to the service. We will surely miss you, dear teachers. To Anak Tipait International and other generous stakeholders here and abroad for extending your love and support to us from the beginning up to this day. Your random act of kindness are forever etched on our hearts. Diyos dagina. Ket sapay kumata di kayo mamuma ang mangipakita ti ayatiyo. Kadagiti agad adal ken manursuro ti pagadalan tayo. Alejo Malasig Elementary School. To all of you, our dear friends who are joining us today on our virtual graduation day, thank you for making us feel very special. Not to forget our beloved alma mater, the Alejo Malasig Elementary School, for being our second home. Agyaman kami, dongdongwen mi unay nga AMES, basta AMES the best. Above all, our sincerest gratitude to you, Father God, for all the blessings and burdens. Along our way to success, all glory and praises we bring back to you, Father God. Thank you once again. Keep safe and magandang buhay sa ating lahat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recessional.
Nooy munting batang inaakay, inaalalayan bawat paghapang. Ngayon'y nakatayo sa aking mga paa. Salamat aking nanay, aking tatay. wala akong sapat na salita. Walang katumbas inyong pag-aruga. Ngayong kayo'y matanda na't nanghina, ako naman ngayon ang dapat mag-alaga. Kayo ba'y aalalayan at akay hindi? Pag lumuluhay patatahanin, babantayan kung may sakit, dadapian ang nunang halik. At kapag gabi ay malamig, iyayakapin din ng mahigpit, ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig. Tanda ko ang hirap ninyo sa akin, puyat, pagod, lungkot ay tiniis. Hindi ko malilimutan, walang kapantay niyong pag-ibig. Huwag kayong mag-alala, sa puso't isip ko'y nakatanim. Sa aking sambahay ay ipadarama ko rin, walang katumbas niyong pag-ibig. Aking mga anak ay akayin din, pag lumuluhay patatahanin, babandayan kung may sakit, dadapian ang nunang halik. At kapag gabi ay malamig, iyayakapin din ng mahigpit, ipapanalangin at kukumutan ng pag-ibig. Kung ito man ang huling awiting aawitin, nais kong malaman mong ika'y bahagi na ng buhay ko. At kung may huling sasabihin, nais kong sambitin, niligyan mo ng kulay ang mundo. Kasama kitang lumuha, dahil sa'yo ako'y may pag-asa. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo, akong maubos ang pinig At kung marinig ang panalangin, lagi kang naroroon, humihiling ng pagkakataon. Masabi ko sa'yo ng harapan, kung gaano kita kailangan. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo, at kung maubos ang tinig, di magsisisi, dahil iyong narinig mula sa labi ko. Salamat, salamat, ito na ang pagkakataon. Walang masasayang na panahon. Mananatili ka sa puso ko kailanman. Para sa'yo ako'y lalaban. Ako'y lalaban. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo, at kung maubos ang tinig, di magsisisi, dahil iyong narinig mula sa labi ko. Salamat, salamat. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo, at kung maubos ang tinig, di magsisisi, dahil iyong narinig mula sa labi ko.
The Alejo Malasig Elementary School learners, PTA officers and members, School Governing Council, and the teaching staff wish to convey their heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to our beloved stakeholders here and abroad for their unending love and support to our learners. May the Lord Almighty bless you more. Diyos Dagnina!